Hi, Harry. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I thought it'd be really useful if you could just share a bit of your piano story. So, when was the first time that you wanted to play piano and why?
Well, I first started, what happened with me is, in, going back to the war years now, definitely. It was 1941 when I was 10 years old, and I got rheumatic fever, and I was in hospital twice for 3 months each time. So my mother, she thought I was going to be disabled. So when I come out of hospital and I come out, she'd bought a piano for me, a Gelson Coleman German piano. It was beautiful, black. So she decided she'd get lessons for me, and this is the first time that I'd started to play the piano. And she arranged for a music teacher to come an hour a week, which she did. But I had to get rid of him after a bit because I'll tell you the story. After a few weeks, he started to bring, them Ouija boards, what spiritual.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. No, he used to bring one of them, and his mother that had been dead for years. He
Oh, on a piano
brought her
lesson.
and all. And at 10-year old, I got a bit. I tried to teach me spiritualism as well as the piano. So I had to get rid of I had to say
Wow.
to my mother, no, I don't want to come in anymore. So I didn't get another teacher, and I stopped lessons, and I went back into my football. So that's how I started.
So I've heard quite a few stories about strange piano teachers, but I think that one is the strangest I've ever heard that he brought a
Yeah,
Ouija board to the piano
he was
lessons.
quite an old gentleman. Well, to me, he was in them days.
And how old
Yeah.
were you then when you stopped playing piano?
Oh, within months, really, of him first starting.
So about age
Yeah,
10,
I only,
were you still 10?
yeah. The only thing I did after that was just mess about with the piano, what my mother had bought. I moved to Cornwall. I retired and moved here into Cornwall. And two years ago, I bought myself a mini piano, and I was messing about and looking on the internet, and I found you, and that was it. And
Right.
from there,
And what was it about the DecPlay um, advert then that made you think that that would be worth having a go?
well, it was the no scales, no notation, and just by numbers you can do it from numbers, and it was that attracted me. I think it was, so it seems a simple way of learning without going through a host of scales.
How long did it take you to actually then play something meaningful?
Within 30 minutes, I was playing a full tune, making mistakes, but I was getting through the tunes. Yeah, within 30 minutes, it was that quick.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah.
But now I can play without looking at my right hand. It seems to find the notes on its own now, which is, I think, quite good.
Have you got a few tunes that you can play now?
Oh yeah, I've got quite a few. I'm doing the Christmas ones at the moment. Christmas song and Have a Merry Christmas, that one, and Silent Night. And, I've got them all there. I can play all those
Right.
now. Time goes by. As time
Oh,
goes
that's a
by,
great one. Yeah,
and
yeah.
yesterday,
And
I've
how's
got,
it
I've
feel
got.
now to be able to play those songs within a few months of being on the course?
It feels good. It's really good. I'm able to play, and
What advice would you have for other people then that might perhaps think that they're too old to start learning piano or who've tried before and failed? What advice would you give them?
well, I would say to somebody that's looking for the advice I'd give to somebody is if you're looking for a hobby and you're interested in music, is to take up your course. Uh, say that the DecPlay is the way to go. I'd tell them because it's you, you can meet people who's in the same position as yourself, and you can talk with them, and it's makes it easier. And I'd also say you're never too old. You're never too old to do the job,
And you had
to do the course. It's a
your
good habit.
birthday in August. That was your
Yeah,
90th birthday,
my
was it?
yeah, my 90th.
So
Getting on a
yeah.
bit now.
So any person in the 60s or 70s or 80s that thinks they're too
Oh,
old.
they're the young ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've proven that yeah, that there's
Yeah, I'd say.
not too old.
I mean, method is easy, and it's easy to follow, and you haven't got the notes, you haven't got the notation, the scales, and it's a good hobby to have, and it's fun to do. Yeah.
Great. And what ways do you think that it helps? Because quite a few people say that it helps them like keep the mind active, but also keeps the fingers active, or it's sociable, or it's fun. Like which aspects of it are you finding it the most enjoyable?
Well, I find it, if you sat about, if you retired, say, and you sat about, it's not doing you any good at all. You know, there's two chairs that kill you. That's the electric chair and the armchair. So I'd say get out of your chair and sit down at a piano or an instrument and start playing. It's really nice. It's really good, and it takes your mind away into another sort of world, into the music world. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd say. Is get off your chair and get doing this hobby.
And how about if people say that they've tried piano before and can't do it? What would you say to them?
So that I would say to people that's tried it before is it's totally different to what you was learning before, because I say you're not doing the boring piece. You can get into your own type of music, and you can start playing your own type of music within days, a week, in weeks. It's nothing, there's no scales, and there's no time limit on your work, what you're doing. Uh, you'll enjoy it.
If you had two or three words then to actually describe deck play, what would they be?
Satisfaction, fun, and genuine.
Brilliant. Great, yeah, and I hope to see you on the Zoom call
Yeah, I'll
tomorrow.
be there. Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah.
Brilliant. All right, nice one. All right, cheers, Harry.
Yeah. Cheers,
All
Declan.
the best now.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Bye
Bye.
now.